Amber.
It's cold in here.
Hello.
Oh my God, we're on. Hi, you guys.
Hi everyone. Oh my gosh.
My hand went away. There you go. Hi.
Oh,
How is everyone? I'm so sorry, you guys. That was me. I thought that was
Josh. You
Yeah.
want to blame Josh?
I was going to blame Josh. I was going to say, Josh, what are you doing?
Hi guys.
Hi, you guys.
Welcome
to Uncorked Mamas.
Yes, to our Uncorked Mummies podcast.
I'm so sorry, Brooke. I totally was like,
Oh, I liked it.
I did not mean to interrupt you. Hi.
We are back and we are feeling good, and we both have our new hairdos.
Yes, even though I'm trying to still figure mine out, so please don't mind me. I feel like I look like I might have a mullet, but I really don't have a mullet.
There's no mullet. And everybody can attest, make your comments known, it doesn't look like a mullet. It looks good. I like her darker.
I do like, so this is my natural.
This is natural.
Yeah. But I do like the dark. Still trying to figure out how to do the
curling
the
of
style.
it. The style of it. I dig it.
Thank you.
I personally wasn't ready for my change.
I like you with short hair.
I appreciate your words.
Mm-hmm.
And many people say that they do.
Yes.
I wasn't ready, and my husband said he was tired of not being able to stick his fingers
in my
hair. So he said they got to go. And so I took them out, and sweet Natalie Laws brought my hair back to life, and here I am.
Yes. It looks very good.
Thank you. I feel good. So we feel really good to be back and to be doing a live with you guys. I feel like it's been a minute.
And it's been a minute since we even recorded.
I know. Well, last week got a little hectic for us.
Life.
We had one that went out.
Away.
Yeah. And the following week, we did one that actually went out, and that was our first time recording at my house in a
ages.
while.
That was like how we used to record. Just go to your house, your kitchen table, and
we just showed up and we just drank and we chatted.
We just drank
and then chatted some more.
Yeah, but if you're just joining us, you guys,
thank you.
Drop
for being
in, say hello.
Yes,
share, and thank you for joining us on this Monday.
Yeah, on a Monday of all days.
Monday, bloody Monday.
Okay.
All right.
So,
intro?
All right. Yeah, let's do an intro because I literally forgot.
I know. I figured I could feel you going like just with love.
I was literally just going to keep going. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Erica.
Oh, shit.
I did it last time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You got this.
I got this. Also, your mom just said hi. Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Mom. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Erica.
And I'm Brooke.
And we're so happy you guys decided to join us tonight. So grab some wine, relax, a cozy blanket, and let's chill.
It's Uncorked Mamas.
Woo! All right. So here we are.
Hello.
Again, if you're joining us,
yes,
hello.
Please make sure that you're commenting.
Say hi.
Say yes. Say hi to us. Like, share. If you share, it goes a whole long way for
please
us.
Share it. Mm-hmm.
And if you're on, please.
Please just share it.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just said it like that, you guys. Sorry.
And also, if you're tuning in on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell so it can notify you when we go live or a new episode's come out. So, all right. So we're super excited because, oh man. Okay, so the good news, we have decided to partner with Scout and Cellar, Michaela Presnell. She is awesome. She is amazing. I don't know if she's on here. Michaela.
Yes, Michaela.
We love you.
Hi, thank you.
So she has been working with Scout and Cellar, and we're super excited because she has sent us our first box of 4 wines that we're going to be trying. Yes. And so we're going to taste them. We're only going to do 1 bottle this week. We're going to try to do 1 bottle every week so that you guys can hear our reviews on them. Yeah. But we also will be taking recommendations too, so don't stop sending those our way. We want those too. So, okay, do you want to give them a little intro to Scout and Cellar? Just
if you guys have seen one of our lives, it was, I believe, around Halloween time, maybe a little bit before. We had tried, Michaela had sent us a box. And I remember I am not a Reds fan, and the Reds were awesome. These are such nice wines. They come in wonderful packaging.
It was awesome.
Very nice, well put together, well thought out, and I loved that.
Yeah.
The bottles are so cute. They're called Scout and Cellar. Just so if you guys are just tuning in, I just want to let you know, Scout and Cellar. They are all synthetic and chemical free.
Yeah.
So that is what the owner.
Yeah.
She was finding. Her name's Sarah. She was an attorney.
Yeah, she was an attorney.
Yeah.
She's from Texas, and then she kind of became a wine expert. And it's kind of funny because she was doing her research and realized that bottled wine that has the chemicals like the sulfates and everything inside of it, there's like over 300, and you can cork it and it continues to have that sameness, the same taste throughout every bottle that you would buy, say, from that company.
Right.
So what made them super special is that they do not do that. They don't have the chemicals. They don't have the sulfates. So they kind of say that grapes in a way have like they beat to their own drum, if you will. So each bottle doesn't taste exactly the same because not each grape is the same.
Right. And
so
yeah, which is kind of cool.
I like that, but it
Yeah.
also keeps its uniqueness too. And it's natural. And that's what she was saying, which did you write down her quote about the naturalness? It was something like, oh shoot, what did she say? It was really, really cute. Yeah, chemicals belong in a swimming pool.
Oh yes, that's what it was.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. And this company, everything they've sent us has been so nice. And I know Brooke's been doing a lot of the communicating with them, but they've always gotten back with her. And
Michaela is
so
fantastic.
So excited. And they have like this do the right thing guarantee.
Yes.
So if you do not like the wine, like whether it's another wine they send you or just your money back, they will make it right.
Yeah.
And I love that because, right? Who wants to order wine that you don't like?
Right. Like say you were to try this bottle and you're like, it's not what I thought. You can definitely get a hold of them and you can reach out to Michaela, which I'm going to be putting her information into our captioning. Josh is also going to be putting our link out there too, that you guys can go and check out their wines, their different wines to offer.
Yes.
They're very quick to send you your packaging. She did not waste any time. She literally is like on the ball, easy to communicate with. And I'm going to put her email and all of her info in so that you guys can get in contact with her if you want to try any of the ones we're trying or you just want to check it out.
Yeah. And like I said before, and Josh just put it in there. Thanks, Josh. The link. You guys, I don't like reds. Her reds. Well, I should say Scout and Cellar's reds. I'm sorry. They were so good. And even from before when she said, hey, I'm going to send you guys a box of wine. Yeah. It took days.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Maybe? And yeah,
well,
it's so nice. Perfect.
And she's so super like giving and thoughtful. Like we didn't ask for that. She reached out to us and she just was like, you have to try Scout and Cellar. Like I swear by it. We loved it. And so it's super exciting to see these bottles sitting in front of us and knowing that we're going to get to try them. So I let you choose.
Yeah.
Which was this one, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay. So what is the name? And I'm going to let you uncork it because you know me uncorking.
Oh yes, we know.
It's not good.
It's called the Gallivant. I'm sorry. The original Gallivant.
Oh.
It's McDowell Valley, California.
Okay.
It's a Zinfandel.
Right. And then she put on
notes.
these little notes, which these cards, I think, actually come with your wines that you choose.
Yes.
And so it will give you like all of your information on the wine. So this Gallivant Zinfandel is fruity, bold, juicy notes of strawberry, boysenberry, and candied orange peel. Ooh. It contains only 0.5 G's of sugar, and it pairs well with a bold, hearty food like barbecued pork.
Perfect for like spring.
And you know what's even better?
Summer and camping.
No, I'm kidding.
I was
Just
like,
I kid. Josh, can you hand me the pulled pork?
Bought some ribs. Oh, pulled pork.
The ribs.
You guys, and any questions you guys have, feel free to ask.
Yep.
I know. Yep. Your mom said hi, and Lauren Lawrence says, "Oh, Erica, I like your hair. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you." So yeah, any questions, comments, concerns?
As always.
No, we're here.
I really can't wait
I like the color.
to put that on a shirt one day.
Questions, comments, and concerns.
Yeah, because that's like our thing. If you steal it, I'm coming for you.
Your mom said Lauren likes Erica's mullet. I told you. You know what?
Don't listen to my mom. Have you been drinking wine already?
Mom, put the wine down.
Mom.
No, it's okay. Well, remember that one time you had your hair and your mom said you looked like one of the
Mary.
girls?
Yeah, I looked like a Mary from the Hocus Pocus because my hair was in a bun.
All right.
Okay.
So this is the Gallivant. Oh my God, did you get a smell? That smells really, really good.
That smells really good. Oh, and we're cheersing with Hannah's glasses tonight.
Yes,
So thanks,
Hannah,
Hannah.
thank you.
We love you. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, wow.
Okay, drier than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, my goodness, but I really like it.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. I just said I like a dry wine.
Right. That doesn't ever happen. Let me try again.
What? Oh, my word. Has my palate is it changing?
Is it my palate tea? All right. I'm going to be honest, not hugely my favorite.
Oh my goodness.
I don't, and which is rare for me. You guys know I always like every wine we try. Not my favorite. I'll say that.
I'm
I don't
not mad
hate
about it.
I could drink it. I'll continue to drink it, but not my favorite.
You know what?
It's a lot. It's just drier than I guess I thought.
Okay, it is drier. You're right about that. And I normally don't like a red dry. Everybody knows. But I could see myself having this at the end of the day, just like one glass.
Yes. And I can see where they say it be paired with your pulled pork, a summer barbecue. Mm-hmm. I do get that, the summer barbecue.
Yep.
I like it, just
but
not my favorite.
Your top favy.
Not my top favorite, but that's just me.
I like it. Oh, I'm just going to say it. I like it.
Hi, Darcy. Oh, my God.
Darce.
By the way, you just posted pictures. Where were you? You were super cute, all dressed up. I loved it. You looked beautiful.
I missed out?
Yeah. I was like, where the heck is she? She said, hi, guys. I'm on my way over to try some of the Scout and Cellar. Hey, come on over and join us. I love it.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. It's good, just not my fave.
Yes.
I'll just say that.
I have to say, this is my favorite bottle on the table, not because it's just white and tall and pink, but I'm like just excited to try it. And yeah, it is. It's a rose wine. I'm going to love it.
You are going to like it.
Okay. All right. So, Michaela, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks,
guys,
Michaela.
Check out Scout and Cellar. Like we said, Josh put the link in there, and I'm also going to put Michaela's information there underneath all of our captioning for our podcast. So you can go and email her if you want to reach out. If you guys are wanting any of this wine or want to try a different kind of wine or have a question, reach out to Michaela Presnell.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. And she'll answer right away. And, when Joey and I were going to Kalamazoo, she totally answered all my questions because I believe she lives up towards that way.
Yep.
So that was really cool. So, she'll answer you. And
Yay!
And you guys, we're going to keep tuning in because we're going to try more. This was just the first one. And
Wait, are we trying more of these tonight?
Not tonight. I meant you looked at me like
I didn't prepare my body.
Pure panic. Like, oh shoot, we're trying more. I didn't eat,
honey. I'm gonna be late. Okay.
All right.
So,
Leanne Moody. Hi. How are you?
Leanne.
Thanks for joining us.
How are you? She makes wonderful wreaths. You have to check out Leanne. She's bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a quick commercial. When we come back, we can chat some topics.
I like it.
Okay.
Are you in a skincare rut? Let us save you time and wasted money that comes with trying product after product with no result. Meet Averr Aglow. Averr Aglow says no to harsh chemicals and instead opts for natural ingredients that are safe and just as effective. Averr Aglow products calm, soothe, nourish, and hydrate your skin while fighting breakouts. Take it from founder Camille, who struggled with acne for 16 years and finally decided to take matters into her own hands and really dig into the science of breakouts. She has taken the guesswork out of how to clear up your current acne and prevent future breakouts by creating a line that not only helps restore the luster, but restores your confidence. We know what works because we've tried it. Your perfect skincare routine is just a click away. Check out averraglow.com and be sure to use our discount code UncorkedMamas20 and save 20% off your first order. Get ready to glow your brightest. I'm back on. Okay. Nick Anderson, he said that is a big wine glass.
Yes, yes, it is.
Anyways, Lauren Glombowski. Hello. Hi. Thank you guys for joining. You guys, any questions, comments, or concerns, we will keep watching for them.
Keep us posted.
And yeah. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Brooke. How are you?
Hi, me?
Not you, Brooke Schmidt. I didn't know if you want me to say your last name, but I just said it.
Well, hello. Okay.
Yeah. What you got for me?
So I just wanted to start off real quick with this thing that I'm going through.
Oh.
I just like to get real deep.
Right. I feel like I don't know what to say already.
I'm going through. Okay. So first off, I know a lot of people are against tanning boots.
Oh, shit.
Going in for the real deal, sun exposure. Okay, listen, I totally get it. It's not healthy at all, but.
And you're going to have wrinkles by the time you're. Okay, we'll go on.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad things to it, okay? A lot of bad things. Anyways, normally I go the spray tan route, okay? Normally I get a spray tan, Salty Beach tan. She does a wonderful job. Alexis, she's great. You guys got to check her out. But anyways, recently, my husband and I are getting ready to go to Florida. We're taking the kids down there for spring break.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I haven't been at like a tanning salon or done the tanning thing in years.
I haven't gone in years.
Seriously.
Years. Yeah.
It's been over like 10 plus years. Mm-hmm. So, and not many people know I'm quite claustrophobic.
Oh, I did not know
and
that.
I have a really big fear of tanners.
Then why are you going?
So here's what happened.
Oh, shit.
All right. So
okay.
The hubby.
Hi, Josh. Everyone say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh. So the hubby decided, you know what? I'm going to just get like a little bit of a base so that I don't completely burn when we get down there. And I'm like, okay.
Well, Corey's going too.
Yes. And I was like, okay. And I was thinking about getting a spray tan before we went. Mm-hmm. And then something just like overcame me. And I'm like, you know what?
It overcame you.
It overcome me?
No, yeah. No, you were right. It
came into me. It came over me. Oh, God. Okay. Anyways, it came to me. And I said, you know what? If they have a deal going, will you get me a couple of like, passes, and I'll go do it a couple times because I don't want to burn either. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be the whitest person there. I just want a good tan, right? Yes. I want a base coat. So
yes, a base.
So anyways, he goes up, he gets us a tanning membership. Cool beans. So he's decided the best one in there is the stand up.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a couple. There's like one where you go in for 10 minutes. Then there's one that you can go in for a max of 7 minutes, but the bulbs are super hot.
Yeah. And there's different levels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I choose stand up because I don't like laying down, because when you lay down, I remember back in the day, you get super hot and then it puddle underneath you.
And you get your butt creases. Under your butt, you get those white lines.
So
yes. Yes.
I couldn't. And I didn't like the feeling of taking it and like enclosing myself. Mm-hmm. It felt very caskety. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't in for that.
I always think of Scream. Was it Scream? No, I know what you did last
Final Destination.
Oh no. I know what you did last summer, where she's in the tanning bed and he pulls it together.
Yes.
With, what are the zip ties?
Zip ties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
that is yes, that was one of my fears. So now moving forward, I've decided we're going to do the stand-up. So I'm in there and I remembered like instantly what my biggest fear was. So you get into like, I don't know, a closet and it's very small and it's lights all around you. And then
and the cages over the lights.
Cages over the lights.
Yes.
Okay, so then you shut the door behind you and now you're in there. And there aren't any of the hand holders anymore. So now I don't know about people that tan, but I'm in there and it helps me if I wear my headphones and I have my music so that I'm in there and I'm like, I'm working my dance moves, like.
Oh my.
And I like try to do what I can to keep myself busy. Okay.
And to make sure you don't get tan lines.
That too, because I don't want to stand like this.
You can't stand
I'm
like that.
Trying to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, long story short, my biggest fear is that I feel like a light bulb is going to explode onto my body. I feel like 1, why doesn't the light bulb get hot enough to explode onto my body? 2, those cages are not going to save me from that light bulb exploding onto my body. 3, I haven't heard of someone going through this, but I feel like it's going to be me.
I've never heard of that.
So,
okay.
I have to like talk myself through it because I have super bad anxiety about it. It's really bad to the point where I've had a panic attack. Yes,
in there.
Call me crazy.
In there.
Yes.
So what do you do?
I got out. I got out. But the other day I went in there and I'm like, no.
You got this.
You're going in for 6 minutes in the 7 and you can do it. Yes. And so I get in there and I'm doing one of these. I got my headphones on. My eyes are closed. And I can see outside my eyeballs something blinking. Like,
oh, shit. You're like,
I opened my eyes and 2 of the light bulbs started flickering at me. And I looked down at the bottom of them and the base was like all black. Like it was like gonna burn out. I had to get out. I had to get out. I thought, this is it, and I'm not chancing it. I did turn my back to it and attempt to forget. I couldn't forget that my back. I was bracing for impact.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and I was feeling it smoldering on my back. So, anyways, I still go.
I'm still going. So, but clearly it doesn't scare you that bad.
It does. I just have to. I turn on my music and I like talk myself through it. Okay, just like one more song. Like, like, does anyone else have anxiety when it comes to tanners, or maybe something that you just really wouldn't have thought of? Like, I know people do not think about the light bulbs exploding on them in the tanner.
Yeah, I never went there. I just always was afraid, like ever since I seen that movie, that someone would zip tie me in one of those things.
Also, the other thing I want to suggest, I don't know if they sanitize the tile floors, and my bare feet were on there. I don't know. Maybe they did. Not judging. Maybe they did, but maybe they didn't. And my feet come out real hot.
Does anyone even go tanning anymore? Like, that's my question. Like, I get you're going on a trip. I got you. But like, do people still, like, when I was growing up, you would tan so much. Like, I am not proud of this. You would tan so much that you were orange. I was snooky orange.
Yeah. I didn't.
I look back at pictures going, what the hell was I thinking?
I was not an avid tanner. I was not.
I would go multiple times a day.
You can see why.
That's why I will not. I won't go anymore. Because I feel like I had gotten a facial once and the girl said, "Oh, did you used to go tanning?" And I said, "How'd you know?" And she goes, "I can tell." I'm like,
"Really?
Oh my God." Oh. Yeah. She said there's, I don't know, broken vessels. I don't know.
What?
Someone tell me. But
okay.
Anyways, so
regardless, I had to share because I feel like I can't be the only person that has like this anxiety of doing weird things or things that you really wouldn't think about.
Mm-hmm. Think twice,
and then it makes you not want to do it.
But you're still going.
Well, I have like 3 more visits and then I leave.
Okay. Well,
so it's like a countdown now. At this point, I'm excited to be done. Okay. Anyways,
I like it. Well, hey, you know what? No, I would always lay like in there and plan my escape. Like, okay, if someone did lock me in this thing, how would I get out of here?
Slide out?
How would I slide out?
Do you go to the top or to the bottom?
Well, the bottom usually has the fan, so you'd always go to the top.
Did you even contemplate gnawing
the zip tie? Well, or you know what else I would do? I would take like my t-shirt or whatever and put my phone in it, wrap my phone in my t-shirt. That way, if something
leverage.
I would call someone. I'd call.
I thought I was picturing like leverage. You put your t-shirt in there.
I'd call. Snap it. No, I'd call someone. That's what I would do. I'd say, "Can someone get me out of here, please?" Have you ever went into the wrong tanning bed? I've totally done that before. And then they called in the room and they're like, "Ma'am, you went in the wrong bed."
Like, you were sitting there for like 10 minutes. Like, when are they going to turn it on?
Yeah, why is this not turning on? But anyways, oh, hi, Billy. Thank you for joining. Your mom said, "Consider the things you do, Brooke."
Mom.
Oh, Mom. Mom's got it tonight.
She's right.
Lauren says, "But at least if you got locked in the bed, it's on a timer, so you won't burn to death." Oh.
Yeah, but that person back in the day in Scream, he turned that.
He turned it all the way up, and he turned it hotter and longer minutes.
What a sick freak.
And it wasn't Scream. It was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No, it wasn't. It was Final Destination.
It was I Know What.
It was Final Destination.
No, it was
because it became a big fear of mine.
The stick from the boom ended up falling.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are. It might have been in Final Destination. However, it was in I Know What You. Or
Guys,
I still know what.
Do you know at home? Say it now. We
It's
need to know.
either I Know What You Did Last Summer or I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Or it's Final Destination.
It was. It might have been in there too. However, I'm also saying it's in another one.
The ice melted and it like
Oh yeah.
shorted out the machines.
And you know,
Got
ever
hotter
since
and
Final
hotter.
Destination, every time I'm behind a truck
Oh,
with
semi
logs
truck.
on
I know
it,
you freak out.
I'm like, oh my god.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Yeah. So
Okay.
all right. Anyways,
So that was my shorts.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, good.
Okay, so
Bring
here we are.
something good to the
You're
table.
like, bring something else. So, okay, I just had to share something. So, my husband works midnights. Joey works midnights, and so I finally found it's time to find like a sitter that's not family, right? Like
Right.
just like maybe a teenage girl looking to make money. I'm talking about like when I come to do the podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone to come to the house to make my life easier, right?
Yes.
So obviously I'm not just gonna like pick some rando. So anyways, one of my close girlfriends, I had put something out there and she anyways had someone. So very long story short, like I emailed her and I emailed her and I said, hi. And like, I told her this long spiel about, so my name is Erica.
Emailed her?
So my name is, listen, I don't know what to do anymore.
I love you. Go ahead.
Anyways, she seems super cute. I totally creeped on her on Facebook, right? Like I had all my ducks in a row.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. So you creep on her on Facebook and then you don't message her from Facebook. You decide to email her.
Okay.
We're moving on.
We're going to move on with our lives. Anyways, very long story short, like I tell her like my whole life story, like my husband's working midnights and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we have family who would help us every time we need one. But I'm just saying like summer's coming, right? And, you know.
Listen, to be honest, we don't want to burn out our parents either.
Well, and I want you to have a chance to be grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
Like and like sometimes it's just easier to just, I'm even talking times where like I put him in bed and I need you to just come to the house and sit there.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. He's going to sleep. Just come and sit. Anyways. So, right. So I'm like, would you like to meet? And she said, yeah, of course. And she was super sweet or whatever. But on her way over that whole day, I was so nervous, right? I'm sitting there. I'm nervous. I'm like, why am I so nervous? Why am I so nervous to meet her? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Erica, you are the adult. You are the adult.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So handle yourself like an adult.
You're like, Joey,
And I'm
don't
like,
say anything
Joey,
stupid.
well, I'm like, will you like stay here? And he even said, he's like, I'd like to meet her. That way she's not like, who are you?
Yeah.
So anyways, she super sweet. She was great. I mean, she walked in, she got on the floor with Joseph and it was fine. But that whole like first few minutes, I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I had to tell myself, you're the adult.
Yeah.
But sometimes I forget that.
Yeah,
that
I know.
I am the adult in the situation.
Yes. It is. It's very nerve wracking.
Yes.
It really is.
And honestly, she held the conversations. Like she
Good
was,
for her.
yeah, no, she was great. She's like, yeah. And she's like, I got 4 nephews and whatever. But, and like Joey's better at that stuff too than me. I'm always like nervous. Like, so I'll ask, well, what do you do for fun? Like 12 times in a row.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. She's like, I just told you.
Yeah, she's like, oh, what? And no, and honestly, there was times she kind of just went off with Joseph, which I liked and I appreciated.
Yes.
I thought that was super sweet. So we're going to do a trial run here shortly, but, and you know, I was like, I'll never just call you the day of. And she's like, nope, call me the day of. Like, I just thought that was kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
she seemed very responsible for her age, very put together. She spoke very well. And I was just like, maybe you're the adult in this conversation.
Could you take care of me?
Right. You know,
I love that.
But I'm super happy we have found someone.
Good.
Just someone, like I said, who's not family, who's just, hey, you know, Joey and I want to go for a date, or Joey's working this weekend and my girlfriends want to go out, or whatever.
Yes.
So I'm super excited to have that, and I'm super excited that Joseph, he loves people. So he went right to her, let her hold him and stuff like that, which was so cool and so cool to see, and I just love that. Yep. She sat, and like the moment she walked in, she just sat on the ground with him, which was so cool.
Yeah. I love that.
I appreciated that, but it was just a funny situation all around. Like I was just so nervous.
It's so nerve-wracking because I remember doing that multiple times and it being like, I would be all sweaty and I was nervous and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like looking at the kids like, behave, don't do anything you shouldn't. And then I'm like, don't rat your mom out. and then I'm like, just behave. And then she comes in and I find myself, I'm like a rambler. Mm-hmm. So I hear myself and I'm just talking and I don't even...
Yeah, no.
I mean, at this point, I'm telling you his food regimen, and you haven't even gotten the job.
Right? Yeah.
Like I'm telling you when to feed him, and I'm like, wait, I don't even think I hired you yet.
Yeah. See, now that was Joey. Joey was like, yeah, and Joey goes, we're pretty relaxed parents. And I'm like, okay, hold on.
Erica's in the corner like, I don't know.
Well, and I'm like, well, let's not be like, yeah, we're relaxed. You want to have a party? No.
Yeah.
Like, let's.
Yeah.
You don't come in with the whole, we're relaxed.
Yeah.
He's
like, I can see him like sitting on the couch like, it's no big deal.
Oh God. And Joey can talk to anyone and everyone. But I was laughing at the situation. But she was very nice.
That's good. Yeah. So yay to having a babysitter. I hope your trial run goes great.
And I actually had other people like reach out and be like, my daughter will be like people we know. Yep. My daughter would love to babysit. I'm like, okay, well, send them my way.
Yeah.
However, sitters are not cheap anymore.
No, I told you that.
Holy
They'll take you for everything you got.
Yes. So
but you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it to go broke.
Yeah. Right. And so anyways, Jess said there is a tanning scene and I know what you did last summer.
Hey.
Thank you, Jess. Yes.
Get off the line.
Brooke said, Google says you both are right.
Thank you.
I still know what you did last summer in Final Destination 3. Well, and I had said both, and you both are looking at me like, no.
No, Erica. Okay.
I love being right, just so we all are aware. And if Joey was here, he'd be like, yes, she does. Yes, she does.
We're both right. All three of us.
But most importantly, I'm right, and you guys thought I was wrong, but I was right.
When planning a wedding, you focus on a few major key components. One, being the videographer and photographer. You want the best company to capture your big day. Perspektiv Media does just that. They have everything you could hope for and more, leaving you with lasting memories for a lifetime. So stop calling around and trust me when I say Perspektiv Media is what you need. Call 810-247-7700 or check out their website www.ti-v.com and get a look at their options. They also offer family portraits as well as high quality photography for real estate properties. Again, call 810-247-7700 and get the perspective you're wanting.
Way to go, Brooke.
Well,
oh my
I'll
God,
show you who's right.
That was hilarious, though. I'm dying. Josh is laughing. Oh, Alexis, hi. Thank you
Alexis.
for joining us. You guys, any questions, comments, concerns, let us know. Scout and Cellar, I know Josh has put it in there a couple times. The website, check them out.
Check them out.
You know what?
Reach out to Michaela.
Uh-huh.
She is gold. And Scout and Cellar is amazing. We just tried. Which one was it?
This was the Gallivant.
The Gallivant.
And like I said, I wish I would have wrote them down, but the wines we had tried before were really good too. And they were reds, and I'm not a big red fan. So.
Yeah, and if you're just tuning in, this one is red, obviously. And I did like it.
Yes.
Which is weird because normally I don't like a dry red, and I like it.
Yes, it is drier. But yeah, I like it.
It was fun. Yeah. So we're going to be trying these other ones throughout other episodes too. So you guys can check those out to know what we thought. Okay. So something I want to bring to the table. We don't have to talk about it super long, but this is something that I wanted to touch on.
Okay.
So it has a lot to do with, after baby has come, moms tend to experience postpartum, right?
Yes.
And a lot of the time, maybe it doesn't happen right away. Maybe it happens later on, maybe a couple weeks, or maybe it happens right away in the hospital. I mean, which, tends to be the baby blues and then can like turn into things. But aside from that, the hard part to it comes the relationship aspect and keeping that balance with your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend, your fiance, your better half. Maybe you're just co-parenting. Regardless, it's hard. And your body yourself is going through so many emotions, as is with your hormones, that, we kind of, Raylene touched on this a little bit, assuming that our partner knows how we feel, assuming that our partner knows what to do for us, assuming that our partner has all the right answers, is going to do all the right things. We know that's not true. So,
no,
there may be a time and point where they do try, but communication's key. So I was going to touch in there that when it comes to the relationship, we tend to have that fight of appreciation.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So this is one of the biggest fights. It causes resentment more than you know. And that's an issue because, one, if you take a step back, maybe you're on maternity leave and you do work, but you're on maternity leave, you're home with the baby, you're doing a lot with the baby because that's what happens as a mom. Okay. We tend to take over and take the reins, and we do a lot more than the male does.
I'll just do it.
Yes.
Yes. I'll just do it. I got it. I'll just do it.
Yes. Even if you're not breastfeeding, you're bottle feeding, whatever, mom tends to just do. And that's okay. But for some reason, there comes this point of like tug of war where maybe the man is now leaving the house and he's going out and he's our breadwinner and he's making that money. And then he's coming home to a tired mom who's done baby all day and just wants to sleep. And it's the lack of, well, where's my appreciation? I need you to tell me or show me that you're grateful for what I've done for your baby all day. But then we never really think that the man on the other end is going, okay, but where's my appreciation for going out and working every single day and then coming home and like, being the breadwinner of the family?
Yeah.
And so it tends to rile relationships up. That is one of the biggest things is the appreciation level. And so again, it comes back to communication, right? So adding on, I went on to this post. Well, it's the Huff Post, Huffington.
Oh, yes,
yes.
Whatever
the hell it is. Anyways, so not just that, but talking about responsibilities, the 50-50, going into that, whatever. Like you come through all these trials, right, in your relationship, and you're trying to just navigate it, figure it out. But one of the ones she touched on in her story was sex and how sometimes after, our 6-week appointment, we still really aren't feeling up for it. We're not ready. We're not there. Maybe we're not attracted to our spouse anymore. Maybe we don't feel good enough to want to do those things. Yeah. And so I know a lot of people that do, they wait it out, and that's okay. But what they're saying is if you're not ready to have like that sexual moment with your husband, or you're not ready to, whatever, that you should try at least during the day to, even if it's just a squeeze of the arm or to touch like their leg, or if you're going to watch TV, try to sit close to each other because
touch their face.
Touch their face. Maybe a wet willy. No, but they're saying that you should try to continue to touch each other in some way. Yes, because eventually it kind of releases that happy chemical within you that may proceed into maybe having sex down the road, maybe that night, maybe in a couple hours, maybe in a couple days, who knows? But they're saying don't stop trying to do something of some sort, even if it's the slightest touch, even if it's a hug, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. A kiss. That was always big for me. A kiss. Can you give me a kiss? Can you give me a kiss? Yeah.
I need eye contact. Anyways. Okay. So I need you to look at me.
Okay.
Look at me.
Look at me.
No.
Look at him.
So then the final thing I wanted to bring to the table, because, the whole shenanigans, you can't roll all into one ball and just sit here and tell you guys all of it right now. But
I was like,
they also say that if you're going to argue, especially after baby, the best way to do it is through text. And so funny enough, Corey and I still do that to this day. We text fight. We don't hash it out mouth to mouth, because what ends up happening is a lot of things are said that are not meant to be said. I say there'll be a hurtful moment. There'll be something you didn't mean to say. So when you're texting it, you have that moment of thinking about it. 2, they say it's completely unhealthy to obviously even argue in front of a baby, because they can sense like your angry words.
Yes.
So they're saying if you're going to argue, if you need to go, talk about something, you need to text it. And it's funny because sometimes Corey and I have had moments where we're literally sitting in the same room texting. Like we will sit there and it'll be like,
You've
this
told
is
me
how
that
I
before.
felt.
Before we even did this podcast, I remember you telling me this, yes.
Yeah, and he'll sit across from me, and it's so funny because then it'll be like, when we're done, we're like, all right, do you want to go have sex now? It'll just be like, yeah, okay, I feel better now. Like,
systems.
You do. Like, it saves you saying things that you're going to regret later. If you can just text it out, it comes out better.
You reread it.
Baby isn't hearing it. And, it's healthier. So those are some.
That's interesting.
Some things.
Yeah. And it's funny. I do. So, Joseph's 1.5 years. So, I mean, I totally relate to that. Right. It was always, you don't appreciate what I do. Well, you don't appreciate what I do. Or, I want this. And Joey would be like, well, then why didn't you say that? You're expecting me to be a mind reader.
Right.
Or Joey would say, you just go do it. You don't let me.
Yeah.
You don't let me. So that was hard for me. And I know I had touched on it before, is the whole, listen, we don't need to be super mom that first year.
Right.
I did it. So I have no room to lecture anyone. Diaper change, I'll do it.
Yes.
Bath time, I'll do it.
But I feel
because people don't do it the way you want them to do it.
Right. Right. But like for me, my struggle was because I was a stay-at-home mom. I felt like it was my responsibility. It wasn't his, because he's the breadwinner. So it's on me. And so for me, I was stuck in that spot of I'm just going to do it because it's like my job, but that's not true.
But it's not,
So they also said, for me personally, I didn't believe in the 50-50. 50-50 to me
it's not real. It's not realistic. Let's be honest.
These people did say, well, write down and make a list of what you can do and what you can do. So when emotions get awry or you guys are in a tough spot, you can go back to that list to know, okay, well, I still have to do this regardless of where we're at. And I'm like, I just don't agree with the 50-50 100%. I mean, I'm sure there's some things you could go, hey, can you do trash duty and I'll do dish or, whatever. But like, I flew by the seat of my pants. Some things I communicated.
You know what? And Raylan had said this. We're going to go back to that one. You know what? Yeah, the 50-50 isn't going to work. This week, you know what? I just didn't want to do dishes, so Joey did it. And next week, you know what? Joey didn't want to do laundry, so I just took on all the laundry.
Yeah,
I do feel like that just kind of flows.
Yeah.
It took a second for us to get into that, right? Because I still work.
Yep.
So I remember bawling. I said, I come home, I feel like I don't get any loving time with Joseph because I get home from work, I pick him up from daycare, and I'm like, okay, dishes, got to get dinner ready.
Right.
And the thing is, he said, have I ever told you there better be dinner on that table?
Right.
And I'm like, well, no, but, and he goes, it's okay.
Yeah.
Or, hey, you know what, Joey, can you make dinner tonight? And he's like, I got it.
Yeah.
The communication. So it goes back to that.
Yes.
The communication.
Communicate.
I didn't do it. And Joey didn't either. Or Joey would say, you're totally right. I need to step up.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Yeah.
But it all really came down to one thing is I needed to say it and stop expecting it.
Yes. Yeah.
That was huge.
Because we hope and expect that they're going to read our minds, and they're not.
Yeah. And they're not. And they don't. You ladies,
they don't.
They don't.
They need to be told.
I really wish they did. Josh,
they need to be asked.
Josh, if you guys could just learn.
Are you text fighting right now?
Are you text fighting?
Because you look hot, like and heavy over there.
Which the text fighting is interesting because you know what we used to do? So I'd be like, you're really making me like angry right now. Because I'd be like wanting to make sure I sounded happy with the baby.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh, yeah? Am I really? Well, you know what? Screw you.
Yeah.
And like we would talk like that. But then what would happen is we'd end up laughing, right?
Yeah.
So the texting thing is actually really funny. I like that. That would have been useful.
I enjoy it. We still do it to this day. And Avery's going to be 3. So it's like, it just works. It works for us. But anyways, that was something I want to bring to the table. Things that
I like it.
I know all of us mamas have gone through and are
For
going
sure.
through or may, getting ready to go through. So just keep some of those tips in mind.
And you know what? One thing I have learned too, we still battle with the whole appreciation thing. I don't think you ever truly like figure it out. Like, oh, he gets to come home and just sit there. But here's the thing, like Joey just worked 12 hours, right? So, one thing my girlfriend said to me, and she doesn't even have kids. I love her so much. She said, at the end of the day, you guys are a team. Okay. You both have roles and you're both playing the shit out of those roles. And sometimes one of you may need to hear that just a little more.
Yeah.
And I do know that like, instead of me coming to Joey and being like, do you know what I did today? Do you know what I did today?
Right.
I need to just say, how was work?
Right.
How were you?
Right.
And let him notice.
Yeah.
Let him say to me, be the person that he does want to say that.
Right.
Because how fun is that coming home from work and I'm like, do you have any idea what I did?
Yeah.
That's not fun for a guy.
No.
Or a girl, whatever you're married to.
Right.
Whoever, I'm just saying your spouse, your partner, that's not fun.
No.
So
they don't want to walk into a negative atmosphere.
Right.
But at the same sense, though, too, like I totally get it because I felt like resentment towards Corey. He loves his job. He loves being a DJ, and I love that he loves it. But when we first had Miles, I resented him because he was going out and DJing parties. And there I am at home lactating all over the couch with a screaming baby. And I'm like, what the heck? It took me adjusting and it took me some time with myself to show appreciation for that. But at the same sense, too, like, it's tough because, you work from home.
Yes.
You are home all day. You're not changing your atmosphere. Joey is leaving the house to do his dream job. And so for him to come home, he's got to also remember, I just got to leave the house to do exactly what I've gone to school to do. And I'm excited to be there.
Yes.
And then I'm going to come home and, you're doing your job. Maybe it's not your dream job. Maybe it is. But regardless, you're still at home. And you haven't changed your atmosphere. And so it's very hard to not find that resentment.
It is.
If you can leave the home, everyone feels a little differently.
For sure. And have that adult conversation.
Yes.
You guys, I don't talk to adults. So that's what
It's tough. That's
we're battling with.
Yes.
And I have actually been contemplating bringing it up on the podcast. I may. Just everything that we are dealing with. It has been a battle. Not only am I working at home right now, it's probably going to be permanent. Okay. And I like it. There's things I love about it.
Yeah.
But I don't talk to adults.
Yeah.
I'm at home with a 1-year-old. Joseph goes to daycare 3 days a week. I'm going to say that. But, I'm home all the time. Joseph is everything, which got it. Yes, Joey can leave, talk to adults.
Yes.
Different,
Yes.
like you said, different atmosphere. We're trying to maneuver.
So it's very tough.
It hasn't been easy.
It's very tough. And it did take me a little while to find that gratitude for what he was doing and not resent it. And more or less, like, I did find too that if I showed him appreciation when he was coming home, then the atmosphere is better. He was more apt to give me appreciation. He was more apt to want to love on me. He was more apt to want to help. So it's like you can control the situation, in so many ways. So, but yeah, it's a tough go. The first year is a tough go, but there's some tips and tricks in there for you guys to and take and think about and work on.
For sure. And like you had said, and maybe as mom, yes, we let the guys think they're the head of the household, but let's be honest, you guys, we got this, right? We dictate how that day is going to go. We dictate everyone's mood.
Yes.
So and I'm starting to realize that when Joey comes home, when Corey comes home, do they really want to hear how is the work?
Yeah.
Or if I just take those,
how is it leaving the house?
Right.
No, just kidding.
But if I just take those 5 minutes to be like, how was work?
Yeah.
And just change the way I ask, and hey, or I do like little things like,
yeah,
hey, I threw cinnamon rolls. I threw cinnamon rolls in there for you. And I know, right? You guys are like, oh.
It means,
but the thing is, the littlest things, because you know what? Now we are figuring out how we're maneuvering, and Joey's all, and it's funny. Like, I'm always like, you get to leave the house, and he said, when have I ever told you you cannot?
Exactly.
And I'm like,
that's a good question. That's a good question.
You're right.
Yeah.
So now I'll be like, hey, I'm going shopping on Saturday, and he'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
So you're dad duty, and he'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing he never told me I couldn't. He never said, I'm not going to take my son. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
right. Like, I feel like we're
it's just
we
forgetting.
can't set them up for that.
Yeah.
So that's some advice too, that I'm learning about myself.
Yep.
So
for sure. Well, I'm really glad that we got to talk about that.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a great conversation.
Thanks.
Great, you guys.
Thanks.
Any questions, comments? We're probably going to get off here shortly.
Yeah.
Any questions for us? Let us know. You guys always can reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
And again, we would just want to say thank you to Michaela. We're super excited to be working with you and trying all of these Scout and Cellar wines.
Scout and Cellar, you guys, thank you for sending us the wine. This is so cool.
Joshy, Perspektiv Media. You got it going on. Yeah.
Josh.
Again, thank you so much for filming us and putting up with us like you always do.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well, you guys, we're probably going to have a live here in sometime in April.
Okay. Yes.
So it'll be just
Happy
a little
St.
bit.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
It's on Wednesday, isn't it?
Where are me lucky charms? I was going to try to name this podcast tonight, Where Me Lucky Wine, and she wouldn't let me.
No, because it sounded weird.
It's funny. Okay. All right. And
we're
going.
Have a good night, okay?
Bye.
Bye.